Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Small Caliber Arms Review. Today I have with me a Winchester Model 67. It's been around for a long time, no longer manufactured. This one, I don't know what year it is, but it's old enough that it doesn't have serial numbers on it from the manufacturer. That wasn't a requirement of U.S. manufacturers until I think 1968. But I picked this one up, obviously used from a gun store. And I haven't fired anything through it yet. It's in real good shape. The bore in it is nice and clean. The rifling looks good. We're going to put a few rounds in it and see how it does. Okay, the Winchester Model 67 is chambered in 22 short, 22 long, and 22 long rifle. I got with me today some 22 shorts and long rifles, and we'll give it a try and see how it does. Try the 22 long rifle first. Alright, this rifle, once you rack the bolt on it and close it, it still will not fire. You actually have to manually cock it by pulling the lever on the back here. Once you pull that back, then you're ready to go. Let's give it a try. Worked the first time. Ejector works. Let's try a 22 short. Got a pretty heavy trigger pull on it, but it's a perfectly functional firearm. There's a safety on it. Once you pull that back, you can turn this wing safety over a little bit, and that prevents your firing pin, your spring, from throwing the firing pin forward and firing around. This one does have a little slop in it. It's been around for a few years. Somebody took pretty good care of it through its lifetime, and it's a pretty good little firearm. Okay, let's take a little closer look at the Model 67 here. They've been around forever. This one has, it's got a little wear to it. There's a little slop in it. I'm sure it's been used throughout its lifetime, but everything in there looks good. Like I said, the bore is nice and clear and clean. It's no pitting in there or anything, so somebody kept it clean. The extractor right down in here is functional. It looks like it's in good shape. To load this, just take a round and put it right in the chamber there. Go ahead and close it, lock your bolt down. Like I said, this one is a little loose, so you'll get a little bit of blowback out of the end between the bolt and the barrel here. You pull this back, pull your plunger back, that cocks it, your trigger releases it, and it fires. When you open it, your extractor is underneath there. It pulls out the round and ejects it, and you're ready to go again. Alright, disassembly of this firearm is pretty easy. It's still no tools, which is my favorite kind of disassembly to a firearm. Go ahead and take your bolt, close it all the way, open it, pull it back a little bit, pull your trigger. You'll feel the trigger will pull quite a bit farther back, and then just slide the bolt right out of the end of it. Go ahead and clean everything up. You can see where your firing pin comes out right there. Pretty simple assembly in here. Clean it up, make sure there's not a lot of powder residue, gunk or anything in there. Oil it up pretty good, and go ahead and take your barrel. You've got a clean shot all the way through the end there where you can run your patches, snakes, and wads and whatever you want to clean your firearm with. Keep it well lubed, and keep the dirt and grit and unburnt powder or burnt powder out of it. And who knows, this thing will probably be around for another 70, 100, whatever years it is, but it'll be around for a long time. I might do a little bit of work on this just to take some of the slop out of it. I did notice there was a couple times I went to shoot it and I'd have to recock it and do it, and I think it's because the bolt has got a little slop to it, and maybe doesn't sit far enough forward, lock in far enough forward so that the firing pin hits with the same amount of force every time. There's some wear in it, and that can be fixed. Build up the metal a little bit right there so that when it locks forward, it pushes the bolt all the way forward. And it's a handy little gun. It's a walnut stock, no checkering, nothing fancy on it. To take it apart, you can just take a penny and stick it in that screw right there, undo it, the barrel and everything comes out. You've got good access to all the action in there and everything. It does have swivel studs already on this model. I don't have the strap that goes to it, but it looks like it was some kind of claw that went in there with the loop on it for your strap. Both ends of it have the swivel studs on it. Good little firearm, been around for a long time. Hopefully it'll be around for many more years to come. All right, let's see how accurate this old rifle is. There's a little cowbell target right about there, probably about 30 yards out there, and we'll load up a couple 22 long rifles and give it a few shots and see if we can hit it. That didn't seem to do too bad. All right, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my review of the Winchester Model 67. I'm going to spend a little more time here at the range plinking away. If you like this video, click the thumbs up, share it, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when I post a new video. I'm going to enjoy a little more time here at the range. I think you should too.